Interview with King Kong, reflecting on a legendary life. Interviewer. Today, we have the honor of speaking with the legendary King Kong himself, a figure known the world over. Thank you for joining us, King Kong. King Kong, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Interviewer. Let's start from the beginning. Can you tell us about your earliest memories? King Kong. Well, my earliest memories are of my home on Skull Island. It was a wild and untamed place, filled with danger and wonder. I grew up surrounded by the lush jungle, learning to fend for myself from a young age. Interviewer. What was life like on Skull Island? King Kong. Life on Skull Island was both thrilling and perilous. I roamed the jungles, encountering all sorts of creatures, from dinosaurs to giant insects. It was a constant battle for survival, but it was also where I honed my strength and resilience. Interviewer. How did you come to be known to the world? King Kong. It all started when a group of explorers stumbled upon Skull Island. They captured me and brought me back to New York City as a spectacle. That's when the world first laid eyes on me, towering above the skyline. Interviewer. Your time in New York City is the stuff of legend. What was it like being in the city? King Kong. It was overwhelming, to say the least. The sights, the sounds, the sheer scale of everything, it was unlike anything I had ever experienced. But it was also lonely. I was a stranger in a strange land, and I longed for the freedom of my island home. Interviewer. You formed a special bond with a human, Andaro. Can you tell us about your relationship with her? King Kong. And was different from the others. She didn't see me as a monster, she saw me as a living being with thoughts and feelings. We shared a connection that transcended language and species. She was the first true friend I ever had. Interview. Your story has been told and retold in various films and adaptations. How do you feel about your legacy? King Kong. It's humbling to know that my story has endured through the ages. I never set out to become a legend, I was just trying to survive. But if my story can inspire others to see the beauty and complexity of creatures different from themselves, then I am grateful for that. Interviewer. And what about the future? What do you hope people will remember about King Kong? King Kong. I hope people will remember me not as a monster, but as a creature with a heart. I hope they will remember that even the most fearsome beings can possess compassion and empathy. And I hope my story will serve as a reminder that we are all connected, no matter how different we may seem. Interviewer. Thank you, King Kong, for sharing your incredible journey with us. It has been an honor. King Kong. The honor is mine. Thank you for listening.